Sometimes, a puzzle exploration game comes along that completely redefines how you think about puzzle solving. Most puzzle games are generally straightforward affairs whereby you, the player, need to decipher the hidden rules of engagement behind each style of brain teaser, eventually figuring out the solution through a combination of trial and error and deductive logic. In these situations, it feels as though you're solving puzzles and discovering rules, though you're not necessarily using intuition or creativity to come to your solutions, nor are you integrated into the world that the game's developers have created. Here, the game world is simply a backdrop to the puzzle. The best puzzle games, however, are those who blend their conundrums into an otherwise interesting environment, allowing for the game world and its inhabitant puzzles to blend together, and sometimes even become one and the same. Spurred on by a newfound desire to explore such interesting worlds and gameplay after having been wowed by The Witness, I recently played an older indie game entitled Antichamber, a short, albeit memorable, puzzle exploration experience. Interestingly enough, the existence of Antichamber and many of its world-bending puzzles came about partly by way of an accident in coding that resulted in impossible situations being created in the Unreal Engine. These situations, some of which include turning around and being in a different hallway than you started, walking through seemingly impenetrable walls, and spaces that repeat upon themselves, are integral to the gaming experience, though they definitely do toy with your mind and your overall understanding of the space in which your player character exists. Puzzles in Antichamber are varied and interesting, ranging from these environmental-based brain benders to more typical puzzle-like affairs. In this game, the main way to interact with the more traditional puzzles is through the use of a particle gun that is capable of manipulating colored cubes to reach the solution. While there are some plain interact with object here and open door over there types of situations, those are generally confined to the opening sequences of the game. It doesn't take long before you're rethinking how you approach each and every situation, as you quickly realize that the game plays with your perceptions and, oftentimes, doesn't let you know that you've gone past the point of no return until it's too late. Luckily, progress is never really an issue, as the intuitive map, achievement, and fast travel system allows you to jump in and out of puzzle areas easily and with little time wasted. This is a boon for anyone trying to 100% complete the game, and also lends itself to quick drop-in, drop-out sessions, whereby you may sit down to solve a puzzle or two at a time and come back later to continue your adventure. For me, though, Antichamber is best experienced over extended gameplay sessions, as it truly allows you to begin looking at the game world in a different way than you've likely approached many other situations in gaming. The included philosophical musings that precede or follow each puzzle area are often interesting in that they make you think about the act you just performed or give you a slight hint at what's to come. Over the course of the game, you'll come across 4 different particle guns that all perform different functions. Effectively, they're all upgrades of each other in that you don't physically switch guns as you play, you simply gain new skills as you acquire each gun. This serves to streamline the game, but also serves to introduce situations whereby you encounter a puzzle that seems to be impossible. In actuality, it is impossible, but you wouldn't necessarily know it if you didn't realize that different guns unlock different abilities. I know the first time I played the game, I spent a fair amount of time trying to figure out a couple puzzles, only to find out later that I didn't have the prerequisite skills to reach a solution. Some might find this frustrating, but for anyone who enjoys a good brain teaser, it's all part of learning the game, and the interesting mechanics at play ensure that no time spent playing feels wasted. Antichamber is one puzzling experience you surely want to experience for yourself, and I highly recommend exploring its topsy-turvy, inside-out world. Antichamber gets 4.5 puzzle cubes out of 5.